Yeah, thanks so much, Rick. I mean, firstly, I'm just going to chat to Jan because he is like a kid in a sweet shop. Yes, he hasn't been racing, but he seems to have had the most fabulous day. I mean, sum up what we've seen and how it was for you to be on the other side of the fence, Jan.
Well, it wasn't quite as good for me as it was for the champ who's going to come and join us. Come
Magnus,
in,
please.
Magnus, well done, my friend. Congratulations. First win of the T100 and more importantly some good points on the board for your first World Championship.
Yeah, it feels amazing. Great start to the season, and yeah, I'm super stoked to take my first T100 win for the first race of the season as well. So.
I mean, Magnus, just tell us about the conditions. Everyone was talking about them. You seemed to have it under control. The ice was going in the shoulders. The ice was going down at any possibility. Unlike Alistair and a couple of the other guys, was that always the plan, or did you just kind of spot that ice bucket early on and go, I need to get in there?
Yeah, like when I arrived here in Miami, I felt really bad throughout the entire week training here. So we made a super conservative plan to like strategies for heat, cooling and so on. So the entire day I felt like I was just right below the limit, and then towards the end of the run I could sort of reel in Alistair and push a bit more. So yeah, it was super like controlled, just below the limit, trying to deal with the heat.
Yeah, we talk about it though. Can I just quickly ask, can you explain actually how hot it is? You know, we kind of go, oh, we're out here for a bit. It's 110 track temperature. What does that actually feel like for you running, racing out there?
Yeah, already on the swim I've started to feel hot, and I was actually with the front group, I think, after half of the swim, but I had to like let them go. And then on the bike I was trying to do every opportunity to cool down, and especially on the run with the sun baking on the tarmac and everything, and also on the other straight where you had like tailwind, it was super hot. Yeah.
So really what I want to know is, how do you stay so controlled? I mean, even now we can't look into what you're actually thinking. How do you keep your cool when you see these guys going and you know you've got the strength on the bike, you believe in your run? That's something I appreciate the most about you. How do you keep your cool?
Yeah, I don't know really. I think it's like a personal trademark I was born with or something like that. I don't feel like I'm that cool actually. Maybe it just looks like that on the outside, but I'm just trying to be in control and do focus on my own tasks and solve them as best as I can.
Well, you're doing a pretty good job of solving your tasks. Honestly, I see a bright future. It is wonderful witnessing you out there and just taking the sport to the next level. Recover well. What's the next one for you?
It's T100 in Singapore, so it's going to probably be even more hot and humid. So
I feel like you dealt with it all right, so we're looking forward to seeing you out there. Good luck, recover well, and enjoy the celebrations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Magnus. Very much written himself into the history books here as our first ever champion of the T100. Magnus, we'll let you go, let you cool down. Thank you for joining us. We'll just let him go off the side there. Thank you very much, Magnus. I mean, yeah, such a pro. He doesn't seem like he's just been out there for 100K. I mean, that's the sign of a champion, sign of things to come for him this season.
Yeah, absolutely. I think also that mentality is definitely going to help him deal with the fact that we're talking about a series. You know, it used to be a big win. It used to be a nice race to get out. But he's just decimated the best field we have seen in ages. And he's calm about it. He's collected. He's thinking about his recovery. You know, he's probably already got a temperature sensor jacked down his suit to measure his recovery, and that's why he is the best. That's what it takes these days, and I can't help but be very, very impressed.
Very impressive out there for sure. We do though have, remember, keep your clocks on, because in about 15 minutes the women's event is getting underway. But I can see over here we have Matthias, if he wants to come in. Finished in third position. Come in the middle, please. Take your spot in here. I remember seeing you in Milwaukee, just finishing off the podium, and we were kind of surprised with that. We're even more surprised now. What a job out there. Congratulations, your first podium ever in this 100K distance. How did you do it? It looked pretty controlled.
What a way to start the season. Really tough race today because I was a little bit too excited. So stronger swim for me. Then I pushed too hard on the bike at the beginning of the bike. We were at the front of the race with Alistair, but then around the middle of the bike, I was shit. My leg, my legs can't push no more. So I was just I hope everybody little bit tired with the hit, and then on the run, it was a slow run, I think, but I think I finished. I thought I finished 5 or 4th, but then I saw Alistair just slowing down, so third place is quite good today to start the season.
We can't be more impressed. I mean, honestly, 80K off the front. You say you felt bad. I have been on the receiving end of your legs, not feeling the very best, and let me tell you, it's still very, very hard. I thought it was very deserving that you came through with your first podium finish. You must be happy, not only with the finish, also getting points for the series.
Yeah.
It's a good start. Couldn't be much better, could it?
Yeah. It can always be better.
Well, it can't be that much better because I feel like you lapped half the field on that bike. Let's just talk about that for a second, because we were just counting more and more people that you lapped.
It was quite amazing to do that. I was like, okay, one guy less in the race, but during all the bike, I was thinking about my coach, and I think he was like, "Oh, Mathis, you're so stupid to push hard on the bike." So I'm happy to finish third at the end, because maybe he will be happy too.
Now he thinks you're an absolute professor because you did the job. You got on the podium. Congratulations. A sign of things to come, I'm sure, for this season. In these conditions, it was absolutely stunning. I'm just bringing him in because he was there. He was about to run in. I want to speak to him. You said you want to have the strongest legs in triathlon. After that, did you win? Did you do it? Did you get the strongest legs?
Well, I mean, technically no, but technically yes. Like it's you got to take the swim out of it, and then you look at the splits. But
strongest dad, hands down, strongest dad in the field, and legs. I think today you got it. I think you finally got it.
Finally got it. I know it first started like, I don't know, as a bit of a joke, and then I definitely got like a lot of negativity because of that, and I deserve that negativity, to be fair.
You were fabulous out there. You absolutely stormed through on the run. What does go through your head when you're just ticking off all those athletes one by one?
Yeah, it was less of actually like comparing myself to the other athletes and more just being really focused on myself moment to moment. Of course, the spectators did get me excited every lap, and it really seemed unfeasible until like the final 10 minutes of the race, and then I think then that belief came, and then it just gave me a huge surge of energy.
Tell us a little bit, you know, you've got the skull on your suit, light side, dark side. I feel like you've matured a lot over the off season. You're coming into your own, and you showed an epic race, what you're capable of. But, you know, I feel like today you put down the mental side and your physical massive engine. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the themes kind of changed this year. I guess I wore, you know, bright flamingos last year, and the idea was like I'm a super happy guy and energetic, and I love to race, which all that still remains true, right? But I think that side's more for before the race and after the race, and then I really wanted to embrace like the inner demons inside and allowing myself to go deep into that hurt box and punish myself and hopefully punish my competitors. And yeah, it was just a great day out there.
Well, I can tell you that gives me goosebumps. I honestly think you've done an incredible job of maturing to that level, and I think hopefully now you can chill with some flamingos in the pool, get a bottle of champagne, and get ready for the next one. We can't wait to see you out there.
Exactly. Thank you very much, Jan. And I have to truthfully say you've been a huge part of my maturing as an athlete over the years with the honor of racing you several times.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
Well said.
Cheers.
Sam, congratulations. Thank you so much.